Yo, what is up, guys? MattWic back, and we are in our GM mode expansion draft with the Vegas Knights. As you see, we aren't doing the greatest right now. If we have a worse record than Vancouver, that obviously means that your season is probably over, especially at the trade deadline, which we are. I put a straw poll in the comments last video, and we got some responses. Everybody seemed to agree except for one lonely soul said, don't trade anybody, hold the team together. I love them. I just bought all their jerseys. Please don't trade them. I'm sorry to say, man, but we are going to go with the consensus in that poll, and we are going to go ahead and make some deals. Guys that we're going to be getting rid of, let's go into our roster and check it out. Guys, we're going to be trading some of the older guys. Oshie and Neal, guys, going to be the first two to go. I've done some pre-scouting, so I've seen some people that we're going to possibly go for. We'll see what you guys think after I make the deal. Another guy that we're going to get rid of is, I thought we traded him, Bellemare. Who else did I want to get rid of? Fleury, definitely. Defenseman, I really want to hold on to Bogosian for right now. He's 28 years old. He's got 2 more years left on his deal, so we could trade him at the draft if we really wanted to. But just for right now, he's a guy that I'd really like to hang on to and keep. Let's see throughout who else do we have. That's pretty much it. Just the biggest guys, Fleury, Neal, and Oshie that we want to get rid of. I was looking at deals for a couple people. We'll see what you guys think after the video in the comments below. So let's go in. Let's propose a trade. The first deal that we have lined up, we'll see if these go through too. We might have to do some messing around. Yeah, the first deal that we have, oh, look at Anisimov and Zadina. They're going to be a hell of a line one day. We just need, and we have Debrecant who can fill in the middle. Oh, that's going to be such a pretty line. Debrecant, Zadina, and Anisimov. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Or maybe even Suzuki if he can get his ass up here. Guys we're going to hold on to, definitely want to hold on to Marchessault for now. I love the guy. I just learned how to pronounce his name, so I really don't want to get rid of him, although he's been having a down year. He's starting to make it a little bit better. But yeah, guys, we're going to look to get rid of. Here we go. Let's get into this right now. TJ Oshie, I believe. I can't. Now I'm forgetting the deals I had lined up for these guys because it's all running together. I think I wanted to go to St. Louis. They had a goaltender who I was interested in just for right now. This guy, the redhead Evan Fitzpatrick. 77 overall, medium starter. He's only 21 years old. He's listed as a backup goalie right now. And with us getting rid of Fleury, our goaltending options are Skinner, Helms, Hendrickson, and Pavelec. So one of these guys is going to have to be called up if we get rid of Fleury. So we need somebody. And obviously, I don't think you guys think Skinner or Helms are going to be ready to go next year. So we need somebody to at least, maybe if he can grow, to help us be a bit competitive. And I think Evan Fitzpatrick could be that guy. He's got 3 years left on his deal, so if it doesn't work out, it's not like we're paying him a ton of money, although salary cap isn't an issue for us right now. He's drafted in the second round. That's not all we're going to try to grab from him. Let's go look at the forwards real quick and just see, or all skaters, see if there's any maybe defensemen we can grab up, because I really didn't look too hard at their forwards. I just saw that. Owen Lalonde, not really interested in him. Everybody else is too low. Paryeko's a guy I love to play with in Hockey Ultimate Team, but obviously I don't think we can get him right now. He's only got 1 year left, so he's going to be asking for a bit more money, so maybe go after him if he becomes a free agent. So we won't go for that right now. Plus the trade value is a little bit up there. Nobody else really. They have an older team here in St. Louis, so I'm not really too interested in going in for anybody else. Edmondson, low top 6 guy. He's pretty much done growing. He's not going to get much better. Yori Laterra shouldn't even be there, I don't think. I think he's with, is he with Philadelphia now? Yeah, I think so. I don't know if they came out with an update or anything like that. But, all right, so I wanted to go for picks. They have their first, and it's low trade value just because they are a better team, so it's going to be a later pick. As you see right there, we still have a little bit more on our side that we can grab, so I'd like to go for possibly, let's see if this makes it too much, because I was looking at maybe their fourth. I think that might make it too much, but we'll go for it anyway, see what they say. It looks somewhat even, maybe a little bit more towards theirs. It might be a little bit of an issue that they don't want to give this guy up. So let's see if it'll go through. TJ Oshie for Evan Fitzpatrick, their first this year and their second round pick next year. Let's see, will it go through, guys? Proposed trade. I'm happy to accept this. We will consider it a done deal. So it seems like that was a pretty even deal. TJ Oshie is now gone. We'll go to roster moves. We'll bring somebody up. Hopefully we are still within the salary cap. It's going to be an issue for us going on right now. Let's go to in the system. We'll call somebody up. We'll call up this guy. He'll definitely keep us in that salary cap range. Multi-select. We need to call up a couple people, actually. So let's go down the list. I really don't want to grab guys that are going to develop down here for the time being. So let's see, who can we grab up? Just because we need to sign more guys for this roster. Let's just do that for now. Confirm, bring him up. Edit lines real quick. We'll do best lines now. We'll worry about it when we're done trading. That could become an issue though, guys. That we let's see. Bellemar's still on the team. I couldn't find him though. I was looking at trades earlier. Can we stay within the trade value range? I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Let's go defense. Let's look with them. Merrill, Bogosian, Theodore, Alessia. Okay. Colin Miller's still there. Okay, so let's go. The next guy, James Real Deal Neal. 17 goals, 20 assists. Listed as a second line guy. I was looking at a deal we could set up for him. Let's go through. So yeah, we got a nice bit of picks here this year, so it's going to be a big draft for us. And I can't remember. I think it said it's going to be a good year for rookies, so that's nice to hear. We got some young studs. Foot, who's developing nicely, 77 overall. He might be ready to go for next year. Definitely expect him to be. Let's go. James Neal. I think I was looking Montreal. I think I was looking at Gallagher to go for with them, just because he's a guy, 83 overall, 26 years old. He's a guy, he's got a bit of trade. He's got 3 years left on a $3.7 million deal, so it's not like we're just dumping cap for him. He's a good little player. I like his stats. He's got some good numbers there. Two-way forward guy. I was also looking at the guy right beneath him. Laakkonen, 80 overall, 23 years old, medium top 6 forward. Arturi, he's also a nice player, sniper, but I'm just not sure if he makes our team too snipery, because he does not have very good defensive, physical, or he actually has very good senses. He's got good discipline, so he would be a guy who we could rely on. It's just I'm going to get worried about possibly being below that cap floor, which it looks like we're very, very close. So we'll see maybe if we can grab someone here who has a big deal. He's a little bit worse. Let's see. Let's go down the list. Anybody they want to get rid of that has a big contract? Mazzaros, definitely maybe him. 2 years, though. Don't know if I want to take that on. Anybody else big contracts? Looks like Mazzaros is the only guy, so we could take him off their hands. So we got Laakkonen, Mazzaros. Let's see who else. We can maybe grab a pick from them and just see if and call it a day. We'll load up for the 2020 draft. We'll grab their third as well. We'll see if this will go through. James Neal for Arturi, Laakkonen, Andre Mazzaros, and their third. Mazzaros is just there just so we can stay above that cap floor. As you can see, that barely little bit of that yellow line is sneaking out behind that white. I like how they put those in there too to show where the floor is and whatnot, just so you don't have to guess or try to think of what it was that year. They are a champion status, so they're really going for it. We're a rebuilder, so this trade makes a lot of sense. We're eating up some of their cap. Let's see, Mazzaros, is he hasn't been playing at all. Slovak boy, nice to see. He can be just a guy we can put in the back line for their third. Oh, man, I'm just nervous. This guy's got 1 year remaining, 80 overall. Hopefully he decides to re-sign with us. If not, it's going to be very sad, and we're definitely going to lose out on this trade. But he's doing good for them. He's not 4 penalty minutes. That's not bad. This guy you can count on. Let's go for it. Left wing sniper. Proposed trade. There's not too much to deliberate. I feel the Montreal will think we came out ahead. Okay, that's good for you. I think we will come out ahead on this deal. Both going opposite ways. So it looks like our roster is filled up now. Laakkonen's there. We'll put him right in. And is Mazzaros in there? Yes, he is. Go to edit lines. Best lines. Let's see what it comes up with. Put Laakkonen in there with Carlson and Tooch. That's a very nice line. Smith moved up to the first line with Marchessault. I just got his I just got his Team of the Week card in Hockey Ultimate Team, which I'm pretty excited about. That card looks dope. If you haven't seen it, go check it out right now. Fourth line's looking pretty grindy right there with Gauntz, McClement, and Clarkson, Prince, Bellemare, and Yaskin. That's a good scoring line right there. And in defense, did it put Mazzaros in? No, it did not. We still have Miller in there, which that's okay. Now for the biggest deal of all, Marc-Andre Fleury. Actually, did it? Oh, we can't yet. Okay, we'll leave it there. Let's go with it, guys. It's going to be sad. He's my favorite player that we have left on the Golden Knights. I feel like we've let him down a little bit with our play in front of him right now. He's got 1 year left, so maybe he can go to a contender, win another Stanley Cup. The guy's been an absolute legend in his career. Who did we have lined up with him? I can't remember now. It's all running together. I think Ottawa. Did we have Ottawa? Yeah, I think so. I think I was looking at Ottawa. There was a couple guys that I was very interested in. So let's go all forwards. We'll see what you guys think of this deal. I'm just doing one because I really like the name. And that is for, there he is, Ryan Dzingel. I like him as a third, fourth line guy for the future. He's on a good deal, 1.9 for 3 years. So that's really a third, fourth line guy. He's got good stats for right now. Doesn't look like they're playing him. I love this guy in the playoffs whenever the Penguins are playing against Ottawa. Dzingel sounds like, what's that one show? The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I don't really watch it a lot, but that sounds like his Bazinga, Dzingel. And I just love saying that name. So it could be a guy, if we ever make the playoffs, a guy we can cheer about. And I'll scream that name until the neighbors knock on my door and tell me to shut up. So there we go. This was the other guy I was looking at, Colin White. He could actually be our third line guy for right now. We have Carlson and Haula that can play above him. He looks like a solid little player. 24 goals this season so far. That is awesome. We'll see if they'd want to do this, though. Another guy I was also looking at, which I don't think we'll be able to grab him, but I'm going to try. I'll try to toss in a pick, is this guy right here, Thomas Chabot. He's rated as a low elite, 78 overall, 22 years old. He looks decent. His puck skills really aren't the best for being a two-way defender. Shooting's really low. Skating is pretty good. Physical's down there. Defense is right around, I guess, where you'd want it to be. 85 shot blocking, 83. 85 shot blocking and stick checking, 83 defensive awareness. So that's not too bad. Offensive awareness is pretty good. He just needs maybe a year or two more to develop. 1 year left again, too, so that does scare me. How much does Colin White have? I believe he has 1 year left as well. Yeah, Dzingel. So we're going to have some... Oh, not Dion Phaneuf. Please, God, no. Chabot. We'll grab him up, and then we will spice up this trade just a little bit. We'll throw in our... Geez, I keep hearing, like, doors shutting. I think someone's going to come yell at me. We'll throw in Columbus's round 2 pick. Fleury for the second for Dzingel, Colin White, and Thomas Chabot. You guys can leave in the comments below if I'm pronouncing that correctly or incorrectly. Maybe... Let's see if it'll go through. I think it will. Looks like trade value's pretty even. Maybe we can even ask for a pick. I don't want to get too greedy. We're getting 3 players back here. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. We always have those guys coming out. We'll grab a 7th just so we can grab an undrafted elite. So there we go. Fleury, Columbus Blue Jackets, 2nd round pick from this year for Ryan Dzingel, Colin White, and Thomas Chabot. Let's see if it'll go through. From rebuilder to rebuilder. Proposed trade. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, shit. Called up. So we'll have to move down Mazzaros and Clarkson. I don't think anybody's going to grab Mazzaros. Fitzpatrick. Here, wait, let's just see. Are these guys waiver eligible? It's not going to show me. Damn. Let me see. I got to go look at their contracts. Colin White. I believe these guys should be good since it looks like they're still on their rookie deals. 2-way contract. Chabot. 2-way deal. Dzingel will keep him up because he's definitely going to play right now. But those other 2 guys, they can play in the minors. 1-way. No, actually, they could play out here. We'll just get rid of somebody else. We'll get rid of Bellemare since we had a couple offers for him. I think we should go for it. It's going to call up Fitzpatrick, which is what we were going to do anyway. Clarkson, Mazzaros go down. I don't think anybody's going to grab those 2 guys with those contracts, but we'll see. Offer it. We believe this transaction. Okay, so it'll go through. Fleury has been traded. Go to roster moves. Let's see. We'll send down. Let's see. We have too many guys now. Cap space 13 million, so I think we're hanging right around there. And it kept Mazzaros up, or Mazzaros is going to have to go down. Actually, we'll send this Chabot down just because I don't want him to play in the NHL right now. I'll leave Miller in there for now. So we'll send him down. Result in you being under the cap. Ooh, so Mazzaros, can we send him down? Waivers result in you being under the salary cap. Okay, so what are we going to have to do? Let's see. Did it call up the goalie yet? I knew we were going to get into problems with this. Okay, so let's go. Multi-select. So we're going to have to go into the system. Pick him up. Select him. There we go. NHL. All skaters. Man, this is going to be some intense shit here, guys. You better be ready. Chabot. Let's see if that'll let it go through. Are we going to be under the cap? Resulting in a team being under the salary cap. Crap. I don't know what move we can make to be over the cap, to be honest with you. Select Prince as well. Is there anybody down in the minors who has a decent little bit of cap space? Clarkson got sent down? Oh, okay. We'll just call him back up then. Goalies 1. These moves will result in your team being under the NHL salary cap. How with Clarkson? Jesus, this is gonna be tough. Shane Prince has to go through waivers. What if he called up? Is that McClement down as well? Multi-select, NHL. I'm probably missing something that we can do that's going to be super simple. But Hinostroza, can we send him down maybe? All right, so we can do it. Waivers, Hinostroza will have to go through waivers. I don't want to send him through waivers. Is there anybody else who's on a two-way deal? Man, he's on a two-way deal too, but it won't let him go down. That sucks. Fuck. Tooch is on two-way. Is there anybody that we don't care about that if we got picked up that would be fine? We're sending on Sabat. Calling up McClements. What if we send down him? Solid us being under the cap. Damn! So it has to be Hinostroza. What is his... I really want this guy because I think he can pan out to be at least a decent little player. And I love his name. No, we can't send on Docton. Lakeinen. Could maybe send him down, but I would love to keep him up. Let's see what it says. He would have to go through waivers, and there is no way we're doing that. Shit, dude. 22 players. And we can't take any of those guys off? Like, if I took Clarkson off and did it under the cap. So we need Clarkson. Okay. Clement. Under the cap. Prince has to go through waivers. It's fine. I don't think we're really too interested in re-signing him. Shit, dude. It looks like the only way... We have Fitzpatrick coming up. Clarkson, McClement coming up. Shabbat and Prince. Shabbat doesn't have to go through waivers, so he's fine on there. Prince. Depth forward, yeah, he's a guy that I'm not really too worried about losing. Gaunce, I definitely don't want to send him down. I don't even think we'd be able to. I think the only guy we can send down is Hinostroza, and you know he's probably going to get claimed up again. It might just have to be something that a risk that we have to take. I don't see anybody else who wouldn't get possibly claimed. White wouldn't have to go through waivers. Okay, so I think this is what we'll just do. We'll just figure out something we can do to call White back up. Call up to the NHL. Clarkson and McClement. Must clear waiver eligible players must clear waivers before being reassigned. Every team will have a chance to claim these players. Okay, so the only players that are going to be on waivers are Prince, Shabbat, and Colin White will be in the minors for the year. I don't think that's going to be too bad. Hopefully they'll be okay. I have morale turned off anyway, so as long as it just doesn't mess up their growth, let's confirm. I don't believe Prince got signed. Let's go to edit lines, best lines, and then we'll go back and try to see if we can call him back up. Okay, so we'll send down, see if we can send maybe Clement down now that we have this all sorted out, and call Colin White back up. So let's go back down. Clement, Colin White at the very top. Damn it! Under the salary cap. It's 0.25. Come on. We need him up there. NHL, anybody else that we can send down that would equal that out. 0.925. Only guy is Hinostroza. Fuck. And it would work? Yeah. And Hinostroza would have to go through waivers, which I don't want to do. What about Mazzaros? Under the cap. Okay, so he might just have to play down there. Let's see if we can make another move maybe. See if we can't do something to help him out. Get him up there. Let's go best lines down here. See what it puts in. Pippinen still there. Loney. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Did it take out? Would it take out Petrus Palmu, the god? Right wing there. Shane Prince is there now. Reed Duke. Debricant. Okay, let's see. How is he doing down here? 13. Not that great. So he'll have to deal with being down here. He's a third line scoring forward. I'd really like him to be up there. So let's see if we can't make a move or something to get him up there. Terrible for down here, guys. Come on. Pick it up, boys. And I really don't want him to be punished for being down here with these bums. Right wing. We'll move him around. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go back to the NHL. Let's make another trade. See if we can't get rid of Bellemare. Maybe add some cap space to the squad because we got a lot. We got a lot of cap space right now. Let's go see. And also in the end of this video, we'll try to get through to the Tierney low D-man. Phil Tierney, 6th round pick, 54 overall. I think we'll try to maybe deal him just because he won't take up a roster spot. So we'd add a little bit of trade value when we try to grab one of those guys with a little bit more contract. Bellemare, we'll try to trade him as well. I believe he's already in the minors, so it's okay. Let's see if there's anybody that wants both. Rangers want both. Let's see. We'll go all the way to the bottom. Whoa. They got some guys with some nice value there. Nice. Good for the Rangers. Anybody down here that has some... Oh, they want to get rid of this guy. Oh, Dmitry Kulikov. Okay, I couldn't see the name in red. He wouldn't be a bad guy to grab. Ron Hainsey as well, former Pittsburgh Penguin. Definitely wouldn't be looking for another Stanley Cup run with us. Let's see. How much money he has left? Okay. 1.42. How much does... Let's see him. How much does Bellemare have? 1 point. Okay, so maybe if we got him, we'll take him off their hands. And we would like... Do they have any prospects? Let's see. And really, we're just doing this so we can try to get Colin White back in the NHL. We're trying to get him his green card. He's stuck just like Jung Ho Gong from the Pirates. He's stuck in South Korea. So it's a very unfortunate situation. We're going to try to get him out. Anybody, any young guys that we wouldn't mind grabbing to give a chance, maybe. Give a chance of playing. Doesn't look like it. Gettinger. Tim Gettinger. How old is he? He's 6'5", 226. 20 years old. Not a bad player there. I like his nose. He's got a huge fucking nose. God damn. There we go. Okay, let's see. 1 year left. 20 years old. 68 overall. Bottom 6 guy. I mean, if he turned out to be something good, it wouldn't be bad. I'd probably just rather have a pick, though. I could draft a bottom 6 guy with a 5th round pick. So let's see. Even we can try to just go for a 4th, just because we're trying to eat this cap space from. We're giving him a guy in Bellemare who can play on the 4th line in case of injury. We have injuries turned off though, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, let's see. They're not even going to make it into the playoffs anyway, so maybe grabbing Hainsey would be a cool idea. Who had more contract? I think it was Kulikov anyway. Let's go to defenseman. Lundqvist still there? Yeah, Lundy still there, getting poked in his eye. Let's see. They got Mark Mathot. Cool. Mark Stahl, Zabrovsky, Hainsey. There we go. Okay, so no. Stahl has a lot too. Damn, it'd be nice to grab him up. Does he have 1 year left? 3 years. Mathot has 1 year left. Did we grab him? Did we try him? I know they grabbed him in real life, but I can't remember if we drafted him as well. Let's see if this will go through, though, guys. Tierney, Bellemare, and for Kulikov in their 4th this year. Actually, let's change that to their 4th next year just so we can keep loading up on picks for the coming drafts. Draft picks, 4th for next year. Okay. Let's see if that'll go through. Really, this is just to see if we can't get Kulikov, to get our boy Colin White back into the NHL. I don't think it's going to work, though. I mean, look, I don't want to just make this deal and then us not be able to pull him back up. Let's go defenseman Colin White. How big is your deal, boy? Colin White, $1 million. I believe he would go through waivers. Damn. Yeah, when we die is just 1 year. So yeah, let's go for it. If anything, we get a 4th round pick out of it, and we get rid of 2 guys we don't really care about. Okay, they're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Very good to hear. Thank you, New York. We've made a ton of deals now, guys. The team looks very different than it did in this world just a couple hours ago. So NHL.com, get ready, guys. Your phones are going to be blowing up with alerts. We just made a ton of deals. Let's go into edit lines. See if we can get Colin White back up here for the season. Send maybe Jay McClement down or something like that. Okay, so let's go options. Let's see what we got. Best lines. No, I want roster moves. There we go. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what we can do. See if we can make some magic happen. We got Kulikov up here now, so let's try to send down McClement, multi-select, in the system, Colin White. Can we do it? Fuck, dude. It's just that little bit of money. Bergman. Who is this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. Bum. Julius Bergman. I think we traded for him, but that's cool. All right, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring him up. Fuck, man. I really want him in the NHL. I want him to, because I don't want him to go down or anything like that because he's in the minors. And it would mean sacrificing Hinostroza possibly, and I don't want to do that. Although I know you guys are probably just saying, who fucking cares? But I have 2 of my favorite named guys, the Zingle and Hinostroza. And if we make the playoffs with these 2 guys, it'd be so cool. I'd be so happy. and I'd be mispronouncing Marcia So's name all over again. But let's see. I don't know if there's anything we can do. What if we send is there anybody here who has a low contract? No. Fuck, man. Fuck. We have a ton of defensemen in the NHL, too. Holy hell. Is there anybody we can send down? Colin Miller, maybe? Send him down. He'll have to go through waivers. We'll put him. We'll put ourselves on him. There's nobody else in the system that we can call up that would have a decent little contract that we could bring into the NHL. It doesn't look like it. Fuck, dude. Fuck. We could just go sign somebody, but I think we'll just leave him there. I'll give him some time to develop down there. He's with his buddy Shabbat. Or no, I think that was different. No, it was the same trade. Okay. So yeah, we'll just leave him down there. We'll just bite the bullet. Hopefully he doesn't digress in his development. I know what you guys are thinking. Why Hinostroza? He's not that good. I have faith, guys. I have faith in the good little American boy that he can develop and be a decent little player on this team for a year or two. But let's see. We'll go with that. Minor league team looks like this. Let's go check out the defense. We have Shabbat playing as well. Wisniewski, damn, he's old. Is there anybody else I'd rather have playing? Yes, I'd probably rather have this guy playing. Low top 4 potential. So we'll switch that out. Wisniewski for him, for Haig. There we go. Two-way. All right. Griffin Reinhardt, you need to develop, boy. 25 years old, 77 overall. What are you rated as? A depth defenseman? Damn it. So are you. You guys better start developing and fast because I need you boys in the chell. I need you boys in the chell big time. All right, but there we go. Pavlik Fitzpatrick is our backup now. He's listed as that anyway. So we have 2 backup goalies in there. That's the end of our trade deadline day pretty much. I don't think we need to do any other moves. We've dished out a lot of guys, and now we're struggling with our cap space, so I don't want to get too low. Let's get back into the simulation, guys. Let's see if we can maybe win a couple games here before the end of the season, make that simulation up to the trade deadline or up to the draft a little bit more bearable. We'll sim up to the trade deadline. Chris Weidman, an old player of ours who didn't want to re-sign. Maybe we can screw him a little bit by re-signing him. Is on waivers now from St. Louis, probably because of the trades that we made. He signed a what? A 2-year deal? 1.9? Offensive defenseman. He's on the hand that I wanted, but we have too many defensemen already. But maybe if we signed him, we can call up Colin Miller, but I'm going to decline that. I don't really want him. Can we beat Vancouver, please? Oh, we got another trade. Hang on. 6th round pick for some guy named Vay. Let's see. What is his potential? Hell no. He don't got no room for growth. What the hell are you offering to that? Get out of here. Why do you want my 6th anyway? What do you got? What do you got going on there, Calgary? And we lose to Vancouver. It was all a ruse. That's what it was. It was to distract my team from the game. Bullshit, man. St. Louis. We win. Very nice. We beat them. We beat, who was that? TJ Oshie that we sent over there. And we get points in a couple games. Very nice, guys. Hey, Stanley Cup run. Anybody going to be saying it? I'll say it here first. There we go. Winning some more games. The team is got a little fire. Woo! Tough back-to-back losses there, but it's okay. We're growing. We're learning, guys. 23, 36, and 10. A horrible record. There we go. We beat Toronto 4-0. Nice. We're staying competitive in these games a little bit. Getting some growth for the guys. The minor league team's doing really well, so maybe they'll go into the playoffs, and we'll see maybe Colin White can carry them there. All right, there we go. 4 games remaining. Can we get to 29 wins? Yes, maybe. Come on, boys. 3 more games. Yes, 8-2. Finish on a strong note. Yes. Fuck, dude. Fuck you, Edmonton. We were so close to 29 wins, but 28's not bad. We could have got 29 for Fleury, but we finished with an abysmal 28, 43, and 11 record. That has to be good for dead last. And I hope we win the lottery because hopefully we get somebody made up. And then we'll just have to pick who we draft, and it's going to be really scary. But let's go into the team stats, see where we finished. Dead last in our division by a good bit. Vancouver, number 7, had 81 points. We are there with 67. Not very good at all. Let's go the entire league. Let's just see how bad it was. Was there anybody worse than us? Anybody? Yes. The Detroit Red Wings were worse than we were by 2 points. We did it, boys. Good effing job. And we beat him out by 2. Yes, I was correct first time. 2 overtime losses. Very nice. So looks like we were bad by a mile. The next 29th team in the league had 77 points. So we were 10 away. Let's go see who made the playoffs. Florida Panthers down there with 88. Beat out Minnesota and the Jets with the same amount of points. Let's go up to the top. Any surprises? No, it all looks pretty much what it was the year before. Maybe Arizona being in there is a bit odd. Los Angeles made it again. I've been seeing they've been bad a couple times. Boston, New York didn't make it. Vancouver obviously didn't make it. They stink. Ottawa is starting to fall off. They had one good run, but the Penguins just ended it for them. 63 points is all our highest guy finished with, and that was William Karlsson Smith with 63. But guys started to come back up from minus players. Hinostroza, Gauntz, Merrill, Bogosian, terrible minuses. Terrible. Jake Dockton didn't finish very well either. Defense really needs redone. Damn, a lot of penalty minutes there for him. He's the only guy who's really costing his team. Everybody else did pretty well. Who's that with a lot too? Olesiak has a lot as well. All right, AHL, let's see how these guys did. Very nice. Reed Duke, 75 points in 82 games, 57 assists. Polkinen with 28 goals. He can still maybe grow a little bit. Zadina had 47 points in his first AHL season. He's 19 years old. Shabbat finished pretty well, 34 points. Debracant finished well. I think that Debracant. I'm just going to call him Debracant. I think that's what I've heard on AHL TV, so we'll go with that. Foote finished very well, 30 points with a plus 39, so that's very good news for us. Colin White, 24 points in 20 games, very nice too. Hopefully he's okay with being down there. Griffin Reinhardt, plus 24, can't complain. Murphy, anybody else? Listerainen, minus 4. You'd like a little bit better than him for him, but 60 overall. I guess it's not bad. Haig, you could have asked for better. He had 82 games played, minus 19. It's pretty bad. This guy, bum. Hopefully we can get to cut him. AHL, they're 45 overall. And then Bergman, the guy that we grabbed from San Jose, top 6, 23 years old. He finished with a plus 9 in 26 games, so that's not bad. Goalies, let's take a look at how they did. Stuart Skinner, 32 and 23, a nice record. Could have had a better save percentage. Goals against isn't bad. Same with Fitzpatrick in the couple games that he played down here. What? No, he didn't. He played with another team. That had to have been with St. Louis. Yeah, because he had 9 games up here. So that had to have been with St. Louis that he was playing in the minors. Didn't do bad though. 30 and 13. Helms, 12 and 10. Not bad for a 53 overall. I'll give it to him. Let's check the NHL. How'd Pavlik do? 10 and 12. And then Fitzpatrick, like we said, 3 and 6. So not terrible. We'll see where we can get to. Actually, we'll do this real quick. We'll go to this team stats and just see who had the most points overall. See who's tearing the league up, seeing if there's anybody new. So let's go to that. Let's go points. There we go. Sort by points. It was already sorted by points. There we go again. Let's go all the way to the top. The entire league. Patty Kane finished with the most points. Tarasenko tore it up with 58 goals. McDavid right there with 90 points as well. Panarin, anybody surprises? Jaden Schwartz, wow, 79 points. It's good for a top finish. Evgeny Malkin up there. Where is Sidney Crosby? I see Ovechkin. I don't see Crosby. There he is. He finished with 71 points. He's only plus 6. Jack Eichel, he's up there. 91 overall now. Holy hell. Anybody else really developing? Crosby's a 94. What's Malkin? 93. Carlson. What is Ovechkin? Ovechkin, 93 as well. Eberle's only an 84, but he was all the way up there. Holy hell. Patty Kane, 93 overall. Tarasenko, 90. Tavares, he's still with the Islanders. McDavid, 95 overall. Guy's a stud. Panarin as well. Let's go down a little bit, see who's any surprises around here. Victor Arvidsson. He's a high top 6, so of course he's going to start to grow. Patrick Laine's a little bit down there. You'd expect him to be a little bit more up there, and same with Matthews. Not doing too well. Joe Thornton had a good year for 83 overall. There's Phil Kessel. Joshua Ho-Sang, 81 overall, had a good year, 66 points. And then where's our first boy? Where's our boy? Steven Stamkos? There he is, William Karlsson. 63 points for us, 20 goals, 43 assists, minus 6. He's our highest points guy. Hey, look, he's not too far behind. Actually, he's tied with Steven Stamkos. So we pretty much had Steven Stamkos on our second line this whole year. Second and first. So not bad. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Next video will be at the draft. Let's go look at the draft real quick. I just keep thinking of more things that we can do. So team management, view our draft class. Let's see who is projected top 5. If we have anybody scouted, 76 days. Okay, so we have this guy. Woo, Dmitry Nabibulin. High elite defensive defenseman. And we have the first pick, so we can really fuck this up, guys. We can really fuck this up. Nerman, I don't know who any of these guys. Jyrki Tuomainen, Pasi Nermanin, and then Dmitry Nabibulin. We'll see 17 high elite, so he might be the best guy, defensive defenseman. 6 foot 194. You'd like him to be a little bit bigger. Jyrki Tuomainen. Man, it's gonna be scary, guys. Did we even have these guys scouted? I don't think so. No time scouted, so I definitely do that before. They're in Liga. I'll do a quick scout of that league, and we'll see if we can't figure out Dublowicz. 10 time scout. Holy shit, really interested in that guy. But yeah, guys, I'll do some scouting. We'll see if we can figure out more about these two boys right here, these two fantastic Finns. It looks like right now we're going to go with this guy. I can't remember what flag is that. Someone let me know in the comments below what flag that is. I'm drawing a blank on it right now. I'll look it up after the video. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know who we should go for in the draft. I'll scout these guys a little bit more. We'll come back and we'll see what they are. But that's the end of the video. Thanks, guys. Peace.